Hey y'all, it's D here. So I come here today to share my struggles with my budgeting journey. Please stay tuned. Okay, let's get into this video. It's D. So I come here to share the fourth video for the Our Different Budgeting Journeys movement started by Budgeting April. In the first video, I shared my introduction and my why. Second video, I went over my how. The third video, I went over my method, and today I will be going over my struggles. So I do have a background in accounting, so budgeting came relatively easy to me. I've seen a lot of ladies within this movement say they got motivation from other financial gurus, other YouTubers. I didn't really have that because I already had a solid foundation of how to manage my money. So my journey is quite a bit different from the other ladies that I have been noticing, but personal finance is personal finance. So in the beginning, I really did not have any struggles. Once I set up my budget and my categories, my limit for how much I'm going to spend for each category, and how I was going to actually budget the money, I didn't have any struggles, to be honest, in the beginning. I really did not. At that time, I knew that I wanted to be debt-free and financially secure. So I was so focused that I did what I needed to do. I have been a digital budgeter for my complete journey, and I also have been a cashless budgeter for my complete journey. I use very little cash. Cash for me is I just spend it like this. I just let it flow through my hands. So using my debit card or my credit card is what works for me. But I did start slight struggles when I went from being employed by the corporate world and I decided to be 100% self-employed. And this was because I was miserable at my corporate job. And I prayed about it, and God finally gave me the permission to, resign. So in May of 2020, I chose to resign my corporate world and I became 100% self-employed. With this comes variable income, which I was not used to variable income because I always was salary employee pretty much for the most of my career in the corporate world. So I struggled a little bit getting used to not knowing exactly how much my check was going to be each time I got paid, but it wasn't too hard for me to adjust because I limit my spending, and I have for a long time, for my budget so I can accomplish my financial goals that I do want to accomplish. So I have been making sacrifices for quite a while, but those sacrifices are going to pay off because within the next year, 2 years tops, I will have my mortgage paid off. So now in current day, 2022, ever since April of this year, my income has been lower than what I am used to. Some of this was because my mom passed in March, and in April and May, I had a hard time focusing, and I wasn't able to work as much as I would like to. So by June and July, I was able to focus more on working, but in the spring and summer, it is the slowest time in my field usually, and that's because people are usually out traveling and what have you. So I was ready for the slowdown for the spring and summer, but I wasn't ready for how slow it got. Really, really slow during the spring and summer. So now that we're out of spring and summer, things are picking up a little bit, but I chose to go to a bare bones budget for my main income. I think started in my July budget. I was like, okay, I need to cut out XYZ, adjust this, adjust that, and right now I'm still working with my bare bones budget with my main income. So what is helping me get through these income fluctuations and decrease the income is my side incomes. So my side incomes help me save, which I can't do with my main income that much right now. Help me pay down debt and invest. So I do share my side income budgets every week if you are interested in seeing how I budget the side income. And that is really all of my struggles. Having a variable income is hard. And if you are not focused and determined and have willpower, it can mess you up, because some days or some weeks, because I get paid weekly for my main and my side income, you can have a very good week. Very good week. The next week, you'd be like, ooh, it's low. And then the next week, you'd be like, still ain't making what I need to make. And then the last week, you might have another good week. But in between those good weeks, the 2 weeks in the middle, the 2 good weeks don't make up for the decreased income in the middle. And I hope that makes sense. So it's very hard working with a variable income. Next in this movement for our budgeting journeys, I will be going over my now/advice. I have a different outlook on budgeting just because of my strength in being able to budget, being able to crunch numbers, and just having the motivation and drive to do what I need to do to accomplish my financial goals. I know everybody can't do that, but I'm a type of person, when I get my mind set on something, I'm going to accomplish it. Period. So don't forget to follow the Busy Mom Budget. She will also be posting a video about her struggles. And I won't say excited, but I'm looking forward to seeing what other people struggle with. And I am starting a budgeting analysis program coming up here soon. So yeah, I want to remind y'all to make your money, but don't let your money make you. And please make sure you go follow the hashtag ODBJ, because these ladies in this community have some very, 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 very insightful and educational, motivating, all of those and above videos trying to help out our community as YouTubers and our subscribers who might not be recording content right now. So thank you again, April, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.